me need to adjust. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the live. Give me 1 second here. Move. Okay. Just got to get both my chats up right now. Bear with me here. Let's do it this way. Okay. There we go. We got both chats up. Oh, let me tighten that. What's up, Prince? Welcome to the live. Everyone, put what you ate for breakfast today. I'm trying to see something. Is the mic working good? Just wanted to check. Hey, I had a naughty week as I'm not clean eating. How long will it take for the way to show? So let's just say you had a whole week of overeating. If you go back onto just say like your normal plan, then you should see your weight drop off each day. You'll have a lot of water retention. You might have a little bit of fat gain because it was for a week straight, but it's honestly no room to panic. It's not like you gain 10, 20 pounds of fat. Might have been maybe like a pound or two max, which can be lost in the next week. So it's not the biggest of deals. Just get back on it. Try not to be too hard on yourself. Melon and apple. Forgot my protein shake. Oh no. What's really nice is usually you can find a protein shake somewhere like really fast. Like convenience stores have protein shakes, grocery stores have these protein shakes. So, but today I had blueberries and an apple with a protein shake. That's so funny. Like we're almost having the identical breakfasts. What I'm doing later, super exciting. I'm having all you can eat sushi, a little cheat meal action. Avocado in those rolls. Don't forget that. Of course, Kaylee. No problem. Is the YouTube chat going? I don't even see anyone in YouTube. Wow. I'm surprised. I wanted to show y'all the plaque. It's on my story, but I'll show it here. Look at that beauty in the light. Very nice. I'm holding it right now because I'm very excited. It's beautiful. Why is food addiction so hard to get rid of? Well, that's a tough one, because people eat food for various reasons, obviously for nutrients, but we honestly, food is an immediate comfort for a lot of us, and a lot of us, we might stress eat, we might emotional eat, we might eat because we're bored, we might eat because we see something on social media we want to try. What's most important is you need to make your meals filling and full of nutrient dense foods, and don't restrict yourself of those foods that you still enjoy at the same time. So if you want, and I always use this example, but if you want a candy bar, you let yourself have the candy bar, but first let's have something like a Greek yogurt bowl that's loaded up with blueberries, flax seeds, healthy fats, fiber, micronutrients, protein, calcium. Slow the digestion of the overall meal, and then after you eat that, you're like, I'm pretty full. I'm like 70% of the way there. Have your candy bar, brings you up to 80, 85%, and 85% satiation is a lot you can ask for, and you're like, okay, I'm satisfied. But the reason why the most people will just eat like endless candy bars in a day because they're not filling on their own. It's about the food pairing at the end of the day. It's super key. You have to, like, before you sit down and eat something, like, please ask yourself, like, where's the protein? Where's the fiber? If the answer is, I don't know where it is, then it's time to remodel that. Increase the volume? That's really weird because it should be really clear. I'm increasing it though. Hello, hello, hello. It's in the green. It's pretty high, like right there. Hello? All right. I have no game audio. I have no, like, it's just me audio, so stress eating is real, absolutely. Yeah, you got to turn up your own volume too. I see the chat, but I'm answering. If I'm answering a question, I'm trying to look at the camera to create that so I can like stare. So it feels like I'm staring your soul while talking to you. So, hey, MC, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Wow, YouTube is like not a lot of people are active on YouTube right now. Usually the YouTube streams like popping, but I guess this is the wrong time to stream on YouTube. It's too loud now? Let me lower it. Like there's no other audio that's coming through. Like I'm not playing like it's literally just me talking. I'm looking at it in my OBS software and it's hitting the markers to be loud enough. Thank you so much. I don't want to call you loser because you're not a loser. You're a winner if you're here. Big fan. Thank you so much, Hamilton. Mr. Hamilton, that is. I really appreciate you. I'm trying to incorporate more protein in my diet. Just brought some protein powder. Going to buy some seeds to make my own. I love that. Oh, you're going to make your own protein powder? That's super cool. Wonder how that would turn out. A lot of protein powders have a lot of additives and things that are not necessarily necessary to add to a protein powder. So if you like to make things yourself, a little DIY, you can make yourself something good. Have you seen the Amish girl that cooks and makes full eye contact like she doesn't look down at all? It's kind of creepy. You know why she does that? Because she knows that it will garner some kind of response in her audience. If she was just some Amish girl cooking, I don't think anybody would really care too much about the content, but the fact that she's staring at you and it's creepy, it's like it gives a bit of a shock factor, and then you might leave a comment, and it's a social media strategy at the end of the day. Egg whites over protein powders? Use both. There's nothing wrong with using both. They're both complete proteins at the end of the day. You just ate eggs with avocado. Let's go. We got the eggs for healthy fats and protein. Avocado for healthy fats and potassium. Let's get it. 100K plaque based. I'm going to show you. Thank you so much, Natalia. We're going to show it again. Show it again. In all its glory. I'm just holding it right now. It's so beauty. It's a beaut. Going for the... It's crazy how they give you like the 100K plaque and then it's all, you got to get to 1 million to get the next one up. I feel like 500K would be a suitable interval for the next plaque. I think it's just a gold plaque at 1 million. Avocado. Absolutely. I'm always stocked. I have 8 avocados in my fridge right now, ready to go. Huge fan. Can you share any advice for someone who is new to working out, is trying to live a healthy lifestyle? Absolutely, Alex. So when it comes to just starting, you don't need, the simple things are what works. Don't overthink it and start small. So I would say the best thing you can do as a beginner is 2 to 3 full body workouts of resistance training, and you can walk 5 to 10K steps a day, and you can, drink like 3 to 4 liters of water a day, and that's like a really good start. And ensure and every single meal, ensure that there is protein and fiber in every single meal, and that is really a base. If you can do that consistently, I promise you are going to see amazing results. Yeah, if you have acid reflux, cannot eat big meals, I would say you just have to separate it. Your protein you have to do more protein feedings more frequently. And I actually had this pop up with a client who would get bloated on larger protein feedings. So we just had to divide her protein intake into like smaller, more frequent feedings every couple hours. What do you think about fruit protein smoothies? I use zero, frozen, blended up. I think that's amazing. There's nothing, if you don't like whey protein, don't have whey protein. It's not a requirement. Whey protein is a supplement. What a supplement means is it's an add-on to an already good infrastructure of a diet of whole foods. So it's not a necessity. It's only a supplementation if you need it. Sounds like you don't need it. So you're doing well. Thank you, Azu. I appreciate it. I try my best. How do I eat without binging after? I'm trying to lose weight, but I don't know how. Well, you have to look at what are the emotions that are going on when you do binge. What are the thoughts going on when you do binge? Write all that down. And then figure out, and you have to figure out like an alternative strategy to cope with those emotions. You have to address the root cause, like why are we binging in the first place? If you're binging after a meal, maybe your meal is not as satisfying as it should be. So maybe there's a problem in the meal itself. Maybe there's a specific trigger on social media. Maybe you're watching mukbangs and it's triggering you. Maybe it's time to eliminate that content exposure. So there's so many factors that goes into it. You need to sit down with yourself and really do internal self-reflection. I honestly would say I binge a lot here and there. It's kind of difficult to get rid of the cravings. Do you have any tips on how to stop binging? Yeah, binging is like I said previously or a couple seconds ago, it really, the cause varies from person to person. You need to do some internal self-reflection and be mindful of what's going on through your head before you make that decision to binge. Like what's leading up to that event? Why are you doing that? Like what is it getting for you? Like write it down. Seriously. I don't just think about it. Actually write it down. When you see it on pen and paper, it actually becomes real. And then you can start to address that and figure out alternative strategies to cope with whatever thoughts and things that cross your mind. Because I would struggle with binging too. And some reasons why I would do it was like, for example, I had DoorDash on my phone. It was sending me notifications constantly about BOGO deals and this and that. And it was very enticing. And I wasn't very happy with who I was as a person. And I would look, the only dopamine I would get in the day is like when I would sit down and order food. And what's crazy is ordering the food was more exciting than actually eating it, like ordering and selecting it. And that's what I realized. Usually feel happy and peaceful while binging. Well, how about before binging? Why are we binging in the first place? Because what binging is a disordered pattern of eating where you're eating uncontrollably, which as humans we're not really conditioned to do that necessarily. Like what exactly, why are we binging? Like what is the determinant leading to the binge itself? Because a normal person, like not a normal person, but like a normal pattern of eating would be like not binging. It would just be eating the cheeseburger and fries and not like everything, not 3 cheeseburgers. Like binging, first we need to define what binging is. Binging is overeating to a gross degree, like a gross amount. And I don't mean like gross, ew, like a gross as in like a high amount is what I mean. That's how I mean the words. So that's what binge eating is. If you just go to McDonald's and you have a Big Mac and fries and it's just like your dinner, like that's not binge eating. That's just like you're just choosing to eat more processed foods. That's not binge eating. Binge eating, I'll give you an example. I would binge eat until I could not move. Like I would binge eat until there was like a rock in my stomach. I could not stand up. I was laying. I was bedridden. Like very unhealthy eating pattern. Like that is what binge eating is. When the foods arrived, I'm less hungry. Yeah, and thank you so much. I appreciate that, Elzira. For me, what would happen is I would eat a few bites and be like, this is not what I hoped it would be. And then I'm like, okay, the food's here already. I have to finish it type thing. So yeah, it was really negative behavior for me. I don't really DoorDash or use those apps. I might use them occasionally, but I've really repaired it for me now. And if I want to, like, for example, I'm going to all you can eat sushi, which you could kind of say that all you can eat is a bit of a encouragement to disordered eating, but all you can eat doesn't mean literally all you can eat. Like, well, maybe for some people, but for me, how I'm taking that is I'm just going to eat as much as I am until I'm like 80 to 90% full. And then I'm going to move on at the end of the day. I'm not going to over order. I used to always over order food, order way too much food, and then feel pressure to eat it, and then would be in so much pain after, and then restrict and fast the next day. So that's like the pattern you don't want to be in. Been in a deficit for months. What's your opinion on having a maintenance week? Absolutely. Absolutely. So when you're in a calorie deficit for a prolonged period of time, you're going to get what is known as diet fatigue symptoms, which are things like brain fog, reduced energy, Your cravings are increased, your sleep is bad. When you start to experience these symptoms, it's your body telling you that you kind of need to lay off the deficit. So that's when you enter a maintenance phase where you increase the calories, increase your metabolism a little bit, kind of, I don't like to really say this, but like reset the system per se. And then you can go back into, once those symptoms start to ease, you can go right back into the deficit. So those maintenance periods are super important when it comes to sustainable long-term cut without like plummeting your hormones and everything. Do I watch basketball? If you've seen, yeah, absolutely, I do watch basketball. Yeah, it was actually heartbreaking when I saw Halliburton blow up his Achilles. That was really sad. I was going for the Pacers, so, and then did I still think they had a chance? A little bit. I mean, as crazy as they won the first half, and that was crazy. I think Nemhard hit a 3. I'm like, wow. And then, second half was a different story though. Yeah, absolutely. No problem. Thank you, Azu. I really appreciate it. That makes my day. Do you make any videos of okay, I have made 2, but I haven't made it in a while. I have to write it down. I want to do another one soon. It's important that I share what I eat. It's very important that I do that. I've done it 2 times. I should put like a playlist so you can watch them. Congrats on 100K. Thank you so much. Started working out. Sometimes you know what? That's good. Okay. So if you feel lightheaded and things like that, I would encourage you to maybe ease a little bit. Like, not to say, oh, like go easy on yourself and don't do nothing, but like challenge yourself reasonably within your limits. Halliburton injury went crazy. Yeah, I don't even know if we'll be ready for the next season. Probably it's like a torn Achilles is something that is a very long recovery, and even after you're not the same, and you kind of scared like after like how you're moving to. It's going to affect him permanently, I would say. Hope he bounces back though. What is my opinion on protein snacks? No problem, Dust. I appreciate it. Sorry, let me read that again. What is your opinion about protein snacks, bars, yogurt, replacing those as snacks make a difference in your fat percentage? So, yes, absolutely. I always talk about adding protein to your meals, adding protein to your snacks. Protein is more filling. It's going to promote a lean muscle mass in your body, which then create more lean muscle mass you have, better health outcomes, better metabolism, going to help you lose fat better. So, yes, protein. And guess what? Protein, for your body to digest protein, actually burns calories. It's called the thermic effect of food, and eating more protein gives you a little bit of a residual calorie burning effect, which can also help a little bit with that fat loss. So protein, amazing. Fiber, also amazing. Healthy fats, really good. Carbs, still great. Okay, let's not forget our carbs. I love your reacts to videos, tagging credits to those owners. Yeah, absolutely. It's only right at the end of the day. And all the creators that I tag in my posts, they really do enjoy my videos, and they DM me and they follow me and they comment sometimes. And I've never had a creator say, don't take down my video. They always love the videos. Have you tried Built Puff? Not yet. Am I going to start posting long videos? You know what's funny? I was just talking about that. It's definitely something that I'm considering, like a long form video, something a little bit more in detail, because with a short, I have to keep everything very like abrupt, not really explain too much. But I know some of you really enjoy like deep explanations as to why things work and why things are the way they are. And you like to learn. So I do look into making those kinds of videos. The avocado and bagel forever. That's hilarious. Just hit 1K. Let's go, Agatha. Or I'm sorry if I pronounce it Agatha, maybe. That's amazing. Honestly, like what the key with YouTube, if you want to be successful on YouTube, is you need to post consistently. You need to interact with your community, and you also need to make sure that you're doing everything you need to improve your content with every post. So if a post does well, why did it do well? If a post does bad, why did it do bad? You got to look at the fine details, like the first couple seconds. People swipe after a first few seconds. It's boring. So there's so many factors that come into play, but as long as you improve over time, keep it consistent. If someone comments on your video, respond to them back. I try my best with the amount of comments I get. I really try my best, and go live too when you can. Going live is amazing. If you have 0 viewers on live, just talk. Practice talking. Go live for 10 minutes. If nobody goes in, nobody goes in. One day, one person might go in. You'll talk to them. They'll connect with you. They'll like you. And they'll come back. And then it'll keep building and building and building. So yeah, that's kind of a social media building 101. And trust me, I went through, like, I've had social media coaches and things like that. So I put a lot of effort into my own learning, and I've learned a lot of my own just through posting too. So how much time did it take to grow my hair? Probably like a year maybe. I had long hair now for a couple of years, so I kind of trim it. I trim it sometimes. I haven't gotten to trim it like many months actually, but it took me like a year. I had a awkward stage of growth where it was looking like pretty chopped, but you just have to live through that. Everyone was calling me Lord Farquaad for a while from Shrek. What got you into fitness and what helps keep you motivated? Amazing question. So what's strange? I don't know if this is strange, but when I was a kid and I was 6, I used to just run for the pleasure of running. Like, nobody told me to go running. I just ran because I found it enjoyable. And then I would like doing yoga, and then I like playing sports. So I always had this internal thing in me that just wanted to move, you know? While their kids were like maybe playing video games, well, I do enjoy video games too, but that I didn't start enjoying video games till like my teenage years, I would say. But like before then, it was always activity outside, moving, playing. And I just fell in love with just activity. And then eventually, in terms of like resistance training, working out, I did that in high school. I just wanted to look better at the end of the day. And you're a kid at the end of the day, and you see these superheroes and things, and you aspire to want to look like them. And that kind of what inspired me. Like, I wanted to look like Captain America. I wanted to look like the Hulk. Like, I saw these people, and they kind of inspired me. So started doing that. And then, don't cut the hair. Yeah, I'm not cutting it. I have no plans on cutting it. Maybe a trim, but like not like substantial. You never put down people yeah, even better. Here's the thing. I don't think food is inherently bad. Like, no food is inherently bad. I know some foods have a million ingredients, and maybe those ingredients are carcinogenic, but what the most important thing is dose, like the dose of what you're getting. You could have a toxin in like a micro dose, and it might not even affect you your entire life. What is bad is when you load up on processed foods with barely any whole foods. That's when you're going to see negative health outcomes, because you're not giving your body the nutrients that it needs to function optimally. Thank you so much, Azu. I really appreciate you. So if you find a way, like I like to do the split of like 80-20% or 90 to 10%. So 80% whole foods, 20% processed foods or whatever I might like, or 90-10. Like, I find that balance for me really works well. Like, I'll have like my avocado, I'll have my berries, I'll have everything. And then what if I want a slice of cake at the end of the day? I'll have the slice of cake. I'm already satiated. I already ate all this first. I'm satiated. So if I have a little piece of cake, a little moderate piece of cake, I'll feel fine after. I don't need to eat a full cake. And something also super underrated is eating slower at the end of the day. If you really slow down, because we are conditioned to be eating so fast with like everything that you see, like these mukbangers shoveling food down their throats. If you just slow down and even like eat without, like, I know a lot of us like to watch something while we eat. Don't watch anything while you eat. Just pay attention to your food, taste your food, enjoy your food, chew it thoroughly, swallow, take a breath in between bites. You'll find you're a lot more satisfied, and being mindful of that moving forward. Cutting my hair when reaching 1 mil. You know what? Maybe I would consider it. Maybe at that point. Do I have cheat meals? Yeah. I actually have a cheat meal today. I'm going to all you can eat sushi. Very exciting. Why do I sound so low? I think some people are saying that I sound low, but everyone else is saying I sound good. The volume is turned up, so I don't know what else to do. Maybe this mic is breaking down on me. I don't really use it that much. What do I think about vegan meat alternatives? I think that if you are a like vegan, like I was vegan, I was vegetarian, I was eating these things, they're like tofu, soy based. I think they're completely fine to implement. They shouldn't be like all your protein should not just come from vegan meat alternatives, but to implement them implement them in a meal a day, like that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Because there's like other things you can do, like edamame. You can do like beans, like nuts, even like tofu itself, tempeh, quinoa is really good. I think you're one of the most genuine people. Thank you so much, FaZe. That means so much to me. Sounds good when the phone's on max. Okay, I'm glad I'm glad it's good now because I can't really do anything more to increase it. Acai bowl's fine without almond or peanut granola. Yeah, acai bowls are really nutrient dense, but they're high in calories. But you just said you're removing that kind of the fat sources, so it'll be lower calories. So yeah, I mean, I think acai bowls are fine in general, how they are with the nut butters, but just be mindful of like how you plan your day if you want to eat a full acai bowl and what your goals are exactly. Favorite comfort food? Probably like fried chicken. I like fried chicken. Like I don't like, and you could make that at home. Like something cool is what I like to do is you can get Quest chips and use that as a breading, and then you get the egg wash, of course, and then you can kind of soak your chicken, and then you can bread it with Quest chips, which is more protein. Put in the air fryer. Air fryer is like the invention. Whoever invented that, they're doing well. I know that. And it tastes like fried chicken. And you can make your own sauce, like your own like Chick-fil-A sauce at home. That's a little bit less calories. Or it's like a sugar-free barbecue I really don't like, to be honest. I'll be honest with you, I don't like sugar-free barbecue. I'd rather just have the extra like 40 calories and have a normal barbecue. Azu, you're so sweet. I love you. Whole grain rice or white rice? It's preference. It doesn't matter. I like some people. Hey, Yeeps, thank you so much for the compliment. Uh, it's really up to preference, to be honest. Some people say, oh, there's arsenic in brown rice or whatever, but it's not really a big deal. I like the white rice though. Ignore the haters. V, believe me, I get so much hate on the regular. I love the hate because it only benefits me at the end of the day, because the more hate I get, it pushes all my content to people that are positive, that grows my community. And that's what I wanted today, growing the community of positive inclusivity, you know, breaking down the barriers around food, repairing relationships with food, just having a great time overall. Are you in the heat wave? Yeah. I don't even okay, there was fireworks last night, not going to that. I try to tan every 20 to 30 minutes a day, like go in the sun. It wipes me the hell out. Like it wipes me out. Like I got like a little heat headache, heat exhaustion headache just from being out there for 30 minutes. I'm like inside right now. The AC's cranked. I'm feeling good though. Thoughts on carb cycling? Hey, what's up, Omar? I think it can be useful for sure. It's one of many tools in the toolbox that you can use when it comes to finding the right approach for you, especially because depending on like how serious you are about a resistance training, like having your carbs strategically placed is something that can provide those small benefits if you're really serious about it. But if you're not like the most serious, like it's not going to be some magical thing that's going to make you lose fat or gain muscle or anything, but it can have like a small benefit to a subset of people. How do you manage the pain of weightlifting hard? Any tips to improve endurance? So the pain tolerance, you kind of got to build it gradually over time. Like if you overdo it, then you can get burnt out really fast. You need to find this set point where you're, a bit comfortable, and then just push a little bit, just a little bit above, and then build it over time. And then in terms of endurance, again, same kind of strategy. Find that baseline and just improve it little by little each time. Consistency is key to everything in life. I absolutely agree. Consistency. That's what it's all about. But at the same time, you don't want to do the same thing. If you do the same thing over and over and expect a different result, then there's a problem. You need to be consistent and improve. They're boosted. Yeah, they are. I love the haters. Thank you so much, Marba. I really appreciate it. If you want to see the plaque, I know I showed the plaque so much, but like, come on, guys. Come on. Look at this beautiful. Look at this beauty. Nico Physique. Let's go. You know what? As much as this is my plaque, this is you guys. This is all of our plaque. We all have a part to play in this. I wouldn't be here without you. I love all of you so much. Even the haters. How about not eating fruits at all? I'll take a few more questions and then I gotta head out. I'll take 2 more questions on each side. What is the most effective split strategy for weightlifting? Uh, it's honestly like that's a good question. The best split is the one you can stick to realistically and recover from. So if that's full body 3 times a week, if that's upper lower 4 times a week, if that's push pull legs 6 times a week, you got to find a split that you can stick to realistically and then you feel like very recovered from. I'll take one more question here. And if I didn't get to your question, the YouTube will save with this live. So just drop the question below and I'll get to it. No problem. Thank you so much. I will stay hydrated. I really appreciate that. When I lift hard, I feel scared, anguish, and despair. I don't know if it goes away eventually. Yeah, so I would say just the fact that you are in the gym and you're lifting, that is a benefit in of itself. So if you are feeling like if you're not really enjoying it, I would say just work with what you can do reasonably and just really focus on making that small improvement. Nothing like crazy, nothing drastic to scare you away. And you don't have to do too much in there, 30, 40, 45 minutes, 20 minutes, really all you need. I have some clients on very minimalistic programs like that and they're seeing great results. All right, it's my time to head out. I really appreciate all of you, all the love, all the support from the bottom of my heart. I have so much gratitude, and this is only the start. I want to keep doing lives. I know I said I'd be consistent. I got to get on more of these lives because I really love interacting with y'all. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. And if you want to reach me, please DM me. My DMs are open on Instagram, YouTube. My email is nico@nicophysique.com. If you want to send a video for me to react to, like your own, I'd love to. Other than that, appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Peace out.